Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Fighting for our country.
They reflect the imperfection of human justice, the inadequacy of human compassion, our lack of sensibility towards the suffering of our fellows.
Tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself.
All other nations will be on notice.
The closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba.
No one need be afraid.
The riches of freedom and the security of justice.
Those with the courage to enter the moral conflict will find themselves with companions in every corner of the globe.
America knows that this world of ours, ever growing smaller, must avoid becoming a community of dreadful fear and hate.
First, we can do nothing.
On behalf of Mrs. Kennedy, her children, the parents and sisters of Robert Kennedy, I want to express what we feel to those who mourn with us today in this cathedral and around the world.
The greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
I have always tried to do what was best for the nation.
The pursuit of happiness.
Martin Luther King was shot and was killed tonight in Memphis.
No one need be afraid. No one need be afraid.
Good evening, my fellow Americans.
No one need be afraid.
10 days ago, in my report to the nation on Vietnam, I announced the decision to withdraw an additional 150,000 Americans into the cause of peace and freedom in Vietnam. That because of the Watergate matter, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. A one-term person. A one-term person.
Now is the time.
Surely we can learn, at least, to look at those around us as fellow men. He gave us strength in time of trouble, wisdom in time of uncertainty, and sharing in time of happiness.
We can do well in this country.
When all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Thank you, and good night.